The Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie. The price today is $26,770. What do you think that card sold for during the year of 2016?
What were you saying, Papa Gio?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, that's good for the pod. Papa Gio's here.
I have nothing to say.
You know why? Because he loves eBay Live. Yep. The only reason he's still alive is his words.
What about eBay Live?
He calls it eBay Live.
Live, yeah.
That's right. He lives for eBay Live. eBay Live, eBay Live. You know, I'd like to see.
Right behind Moby's.
My dad and Adam Ireland at Moby just enjoying a drink together.
Lakeside, Adam. Come to Hendersonville.
Yeah, just
enjoy
talking
the
shop.
Lakeside bar scene. It's a nice view.
Yeah, be great. We are always, though, for real, sponsored by eBay Live. They are our sponsor, and they are fantastic. Even when they're terrible, they're fantastic.
I was told by...
They're never terrible.
I got a message from someone who heard the eBay Live read.
Here we go.
During the Hobby Nonsense podcast this week.
Oh, the programmatic?
The program, the one that you did the pre-recording for. And they said... I was told this would be a mic-free zone.
and unsubscribe.
They did send a laughy emoji with it, but it was an interesting thing. I have not heard it yet.
My wife said that is one of the few times she's heard my voice and not hated it.
Oh, really?
Pretty much exactly how
That's
she said
a real compliment coming from her, because she usually says how much she's like, oh, God, not that voice.
Oh, yeah. She tells me, don't speak to me. So
those are her words.
Yeah, which is nice.
True
She's
love.
a good person.
True love.
Hey, coming up on 18 years, baby.
Guess what? She's going to be stuck with you for a few days. She can't go. This could be our last. I was actually thinking, I wonder if we'll have a Monday pod normally.
In 2 weeks.
No. I'm just saying, like, normally this coming Monday.
Because of Snowmageddon.
Exactly, yes.
eBay Live snowplows will be hitting your roads here in Hendersonville, Tennessee.
I've been trying to get product in because I'm like, well, if I have power, I could, like, at least break
You're
or something.
You're not going to have power. I'm going to predict this now. Somebody we know will freeze to death. And by the way, I'm pretty good at these predictions. What happened last time? I said there was going to be a shooting again. Somebody busts into Target with an armed people to steal Pokemon.
We told you have to stop talking about shooting. It's like
they didn't shoot anybody. They possessed guns. They didn't shoot anybody.
They possessed pew-pews. That's how they say
let me give you the update right now. This is from the Weather Channel.
Okay, hang on. Is this Weather Channel or is this Apple's site? Because Apple seems to be thinking we live in Alaska, based on some of the estimates I've seen.
No, it's just the app on my phone. I thought that was the Weather Channel.
All right, let me see what it.
Let's do a quick comparison.
Let's just see what it says.
Hey, by the way, here's your rundown for the show. I'm a fan of rundowns, despite Jesse's efforts. We're doing the 2016 to 2026 leap in the hobby, like a look back. It's actually some pretty cool stuff from people's comments, and I had a couple notes, and I want to do a little price comparison game with you and the old guy here.
Oh, that's yeah.
Also, I thought this would be kind of cool. The first licensed autos of football guys will come out in April. Bo Nix, Drake May, Caleb, and everybody since then has never had licensed autographs. So it caused me to kind of look back at Wemby, because we've seen him now with both. The price comparison is kind of weird. I was actually very, very wrong
I like that.
compared to what I thought it would be. And you're going to love that because I was wrong.
No.
And I do want to kind of project what we think with the football. And then we've got eBay Live stuff to actually talk about. Big show coming up.
We got big Topps news.
Oh, the Topps release news. Yeah, big Series 1 release news. There's some stuff coming and going. Some breaking. Actually pretty cool, too. They're letting us break it and post it first. If I see it on Topps social before, I will burn the entire freaking product to the ground.
I send it back.
Okay, real quick, though, with this weather.
Yeah.
Do you have the weather app or the weather channel thing?
I've got all the weathers.
Okay, on Saturday, give me what it says you there. I want to do a little comparison here. Let me tell you what the app says.
Yeah, let's hear what the app says.
From 3 a.m. to 2 p.m., so Saturday morning, 3 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon, 11 to 14 inches.
What?
On Sunday,
way.
Yup. On Sunday, the low will be 14 degrees after 11 p.m., and the high will be 31 between 10 and 11 a.m. The temperature will range from 3 a.m. to 23 degrees, and it says the total accumulation between both days, 13 to 16 inches.
I'm telling.
What does yours say?
This whole state
this
will
is
shut down.
This is from the National Weather Service.
You've heard of
National
it.
Weather Service says
NWS.
Between Friday night and 6 p.m. Sunday,
Okay.
2 to 8 inches.
They don't know. Nobody knows.
Exactly. They don't know.
Can you imagine if we got 18 inches of snow, though?
Oh, I've never seen more than, I think, like 8 to maybe 10
Yeah,
inches.
Hannah said in 1993 you guys got like
Yes.
10 or 12. You know how much freaking snow, where's Dollywood? what's the name of it? Yeah, during that time period, the snow of 1992 or 93, they got 5 feet.
Yeah, but that's in the mountains.
What?
Yeah, in the mountains. There were like hundreds of deaths and everything. There's a whole big thing.
Are you serious?
Last time Nashville
that.
had 20 inches of snow, 1892. I did some research.
You did.
14 inches
Came prepared for this episode.
in 1960. I have nothing about cards.
I lived through the blizzard of 78. This is nothing.
Okay, yeah.
that's
So
true.
here's a question. How much snow have you seen back home in Boston?
Well, I haven't been there. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, like
He's
back
saying
in
like the
your
biggest
day.
storm.
Oh, yeah. That's nothing.
78 had like 3 or 4 feet, didn't it?
Yeah. People died in the highway
Oh,
because
God.
they couldn't get to them,
Yeah.
and they kept kept the heat on, but the
And their batteries and gas.
Oh, no,
No,
carbon monoxide.
carbon monoxide.
Dioxide.
No way.
So
really?
it was just coming over in waves. And
That's a peaceful way to go, though. You don't know what's happening. You're just sitting there
bunch of
jamming
people
up.
died. Like hundreds of people died.
You're just sitting there jamming up to Chicago on the radio and just dead. 25 or 6.
I'm just
dead.
sitting here coming into a card podcast and I'm listening to people dying
All right,
on
let's
the
go.
highways.
Here we go. I'll tell you right now, if we get 20 inches of snow, I'm upping my number from 1 to 7 people we know will die
Dear,
this weekend. I know. I don't want it.
let's assume everybody's going to live.
The
and
rundown.
We're not going to get as much snow. Where do you
I'm
want to
not
start?
shipping anything. I'll tell you that, too, by the way. That is a real
Oh.
thing because I have Fanatics Live.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What am I doing? Saturday, and I have eBay Live. eBay Live Sunday Night Show is going to be massive, by the way. I finally have got through a good chunk of that collection.
You have power.
I got the generator. Oh, well, I need internet, though.
Well, you can generate the internet will still be on if you have your
Not if the
modem.
wires get ripped out.
Well, yeah.
Okay, if I have power and internet, though, and the same with Jesse, obviously.
That's the thing. All the wires in our neighborhood are underground, so I'm not as concerned about it. But it's like, who cares if your neighborhood has wires that are underground if it's getting power from people who have wires
Correct.
above ground?
Yeah.
So it's like, if those go down, I'll still be out.
If I have no power, I will make sure you have no power. I'm not comfortable in a world where you're just over there living your dream and me and my whole house generator is dying on the vine.
I am going to find a that's
Yes.
my goal. After today's pod, like literally when we're done, I am
Generator.
trying to find a generator.
As long as it's the fluffy snow, not the wet crap. We get the wet stuff up north. It comes off the ocean.
Well, the big issue is
I'll
more
sell
the
you one.
ice. The ice that will be there. Because when we had back in 94, there was an ice storm here that like they talk about to this day where it was just, we were out of power for a week at least. I remember having to go to other people's houses because they had like kerosene heaters and stuff and we were just like freezing at our house. So
Yep.
yeah, so that's the hope we don't have.
eBay Live. Melt your snow and make you go.
Makes you dough.
There you go. I like that one even
yeah,
better.
you're welcome.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Like, we're going to be live selling this weekend, both of us, if we have power and internet. And then we're not going to ship for a week. So have fun with that. Be good for the feedback.
We break the cards, you get them
Then
next
you'll be
month.
going to Santa Clara anyway.
Do you want to go 2016 first? You want to go
Sure.
Wemby first?
Let's go 2016, the look back.
Okay.
10 years.
All right. This will probably be the longest one because there's a ton of stuff in that post you made. Where do you want to go as far as, do you have a direction? I did pull up.
I have a
can paint a
game.
picture.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Let me paint a little bit of a picture then.
All right,
This
Picasso.
is hoping that ChatGPT got the information right, unlike the backup quarterbacks from last episode. All right. So I didn't even tell it to do this. It titled the segment, The Big Picture. I'm just saying it's listening.
It's reading your thoughts.
It is. 2016
Not saying a lot.
sits in a fascinating spot. Pre-junk wax era we're in recovery after that. Pre-COVID boom. Hobby is healthy but niche. In fact, as
Yes.
we go, please, if this is wrong, if you feel any of this is wrong, I would like
When it's
you
wrong,
to
I'm going
update
to throw the Celsius can. Here we go.
I'm ready for it. It's mostly driven by collectors,
Oh,
not
duck.
investors or speculators. Mostly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they also said most people in 2016 would have laughed if you had told them what cards would have sold for between the 2021
absolutely.
and today.
Which I will speak to that when I give you some of these prices. But
Market
1,000%
size in hobby culture, it says the highs was still considered small and old school. Card shops were surviving, not thriving.
1,000, just to give you, to that point, $1,000 card is the equivalent today of like a $15,000 to $20,000 card. The perception.
That's
like if you went to a table then and saw a $1,000 card, it was like, whoa. First of all, it had to be something ridiculously nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be a prospect auto of somebody. It was going to be a Mantle or a Griffey, something ridiculous.
sure.
But 1,000 was like a real threshold.
So
To
that's
most
where
people.
most people were like,
To
oh,
most people. Yeah, like
Okay.
I remember having some, because at that point I'd already sold off a ton after the 2014 Pats Super Bowl when Brady spiked.
Oh, yeah.
But $1,000 was still like a considerable. Brady contenders then were doing about $1,000 to give you an idea. Now they're doing like 30 for an
I was
8,
gonna
5,
say,
10.
isn't it like 20 something? Yeah, jeez.
And then there was one other thing. Shoot, there was in prospect. The other thing, if you were to pull prospect autos, which now are like the fad and the biggest thing, if you pull the hottest prospect from any Bowman product day one, it's huge money. 2016 draft, Mickey Moniak. Number 1 pick for the Phillies. Never really did anything at all.
Never heard of him.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was still breaking with Brew.
Oh, okay.
He was Mickey Moneyback. He was $100. Now, of course, this is in December of 2016. He was $100 as a raw prospect auto. That was pretty big.
Oh, wow.
Like, that was a real thing because Bowman Chrome that came out that summer, like September, which ended up being an unbelievable product. Now, Tatis, Soto, and Vlad prospect autos, not $100. Okay. Maybe 100 on Vlad and Soto. Tatis was a little bit behind.
Like, you're talking about raw pricing?
Raw. And now those boxes, we were getting cases for $566 for cases, and now I think the boxes are about $1,500 a piece, $1,200 a piece. Box. So anyways.
Well, speaking of breaking existed, but mostly on, it says Blog TV.
Yep.
Early YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, and Breakers TV was another thing.
I remember.
Absolutely.
You were on
No live
TV.
streaming at all then. Yep.
Well, that is live streaming. It was Breakers TV. And
That's true.
Those kinds of things, but not like there's no platform for specific.
And you still had to check payment. Like, there was nobody was getting paid to a platform. Like, if you bought a team in my live stream, okay, go send PayPal. Okay, Jesse, I got the payment.
I remember
like,
you were
still
always like
payments.
going through and making sure. All right, that
Correct.
guy sent that.
That was
one,
half
that
the
one sent that.
dude. That was half the work. You do 10 breaks in a night.
Yeah,
you're literally. I mean, when you're really moving, you're like, I trust these guys paid. I gotta keep moving.
They sent.
You spend the next 2 hours when you shut down, literally just going through crossing off payments. Miserable.
Man, that is what a weird.
Yeah, and then tracking down addresses so you could ship to them.
Oh yeah. Geez.
Oh, it was anyways.
Let's see. Most collectors bought singles on eBay, opened boxes for fun, not return on investment, collected favorite teams, players, no mainstream media attention yet.
The only thing I'll push back on is everybody still wanted ROI. Like, you were still looking to flipping in the singles game was still a huge deal. Like, that's how I was making me and Brew were making our money doing that.
Is and mainly, I assume, like it says, like on eBay or at a card shop.
Yeah. Like, how do I buy? Craigslist was massive then, still too.
Okay.
But it was like, hey, how do I buy players to hold them and flip them?
Rookie classes that now look legendary, it says, is the next segment. It says 2000 for basketball, 2016 to 17 Panini Prism. You had Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown.
So here's what's funny.
Siakam.
So Ben Simmons was the number 1 pick, didn't sign with Panini, so he had no autographs. So you could pull base cards that would go for like $20 to $50, which was insane back then.
Oh, okay.
Base cards out of nicer products. Like his Spectra numbered base card, numbered rookie would be like $100. I remember I pulled one because we could never sell basketball.
Oh, really?
I think I sold that card for $200.
He's a stiff too.
Wow.
Yeah, but when he came out, he was like 6'9" guard.
yeah.
He's going to be great. Jaylen Brown was a nobody. Pascal Siakam, nobody. Brandon Ingram, a tiny bit, but not really. Like, it was one of the worst rookie classes in basketball ever at the time, except for Simmons, and he didn't sign. So it was a brutal rookie class.
Jeez. It says Prism was popular, but not the monster it became later.
Very true. Yep.
Silvers were not immediately treated as gold.
Correct.
What
were the other rookie classes?
This is pretty up to date. So then football.
So football, is that Carson Wentz and Dak?
It didn't put Carson in this list. It only gave me 3. It gave me Dak, Ezekiel Elliott, and Tyreek Hill. Later impacts.
Yeah, so the number... Wait, man, what year was Wentz? Wasn't he 2016?
I thought it was 2016.
I mean, he may be, and they just wasn't included in there.
Yeah, Wentz and Goff went 1-2 in that draft, I'm pretty sure. Carson Wentz, by the way, that year, a year later, was like one of the... Like, it looked like he might be the next guy. Remember, he was awesome for like a year and a half, then he tore his knee
2016.
That's when Foles beat him, right? Beat the Pats. Wentz got hurt and Foles took over, right? Was he with the Philadelphia then?
No, it wasn't Wentz.
I think he was. He was going to win the MVP. He got hurt, and Foles ended up winning.
You might be right about that.
This is an interesting note. It says QB hype was modest compared to today.
Yeah.
There wasn't. There was probably still that was
Ezekiel Elliott was as hyped as anybody in that class, and he's a running back.
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw that? Derrick Henry came out with some. Oh, was he 16?
I think I thought he was the same year.
He might be 17 as Mahomes.
Yeah.
But Zeke was huge. Like, Ezekiel Elliott that year and came out and was instantly good. But yeah, that just goes to show you were chasing a running back. Also, Prism that year was silvers only.
That's right.
So that was a cool thing. Like, you'd hit one, and it was like, oh, I got a rookie, and it's a silver, or it's a refractor, or whatever.
So I wonder they didn't put Mahomes on this list though?
He was 2017.
I thought he was in the first year where they were silvers only. So wait, was 17 also silvers only?
17 was the last year it was silvers only.
So 16 was the first, or
nope?
Oh,
it started in 15, and it was
okay.
Or so it started in 2012. Excuse me. Panini Prism launched in 2012 across all 3 sports.
Okay.
2018 is the first year they put in base rookies. Before that, every rookie was a silver.
Oh,
yep. So Mahomes is only silvers.
Gotcha. And then for baseball, it just has a couple of notes. It says Mike Trout was already great, but his cards were still shockingly affordable. Mookie Betts was ascending, and prospects were collected, but Bowman speculation was tame.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, still very popular, but the pricing was nowhere near. And I'm trying to think like who the great rookies were. I asked this in that thread because somebody said the rookie class, and I'm trying to remember what they said because I couldn't remember the baseball rookies. That was the one sport 2016. But again, looking back, 2016, the prospect list in Bowman Chrome was unbelievable.
What were you moving mostly in 2016, product-wise?
Baseball, because we would get draft cases for $892 was our cost, and we would Brew would fill them at $1,200-$1,300, which again, no fees.
Yeah,
shipping was shipping, dude. Back then, you could ship for like $2.99 a package.
Oh, geez.
So we would make like $150 each in like an hour. We were like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, we're killing it.
And Chrome was like I said, $566 was the vending price or the hobby. They did vending that year, which they never did again. Stupid skew. But those we were filling for like $850 to $900. So same thing, couple $100.
Wow. Man, it is funny to hear like the differences between just 10 years ago and now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
It does have a couple pricing things. I think, hopefully this is accurate. It says PSA 10 LeBron Topps Chrome Rookie.
Oh, I didn't look up that.
$1,500 to $2,000.
I would be shocked if it was that much.
And then
maybe.
PSA 10 Jordan Fleer Rookie was under $20,000.
Okay, so let me give you some prices. Let's do the guessing game real quick.
Okay.
So in 2016 for the whole calendar year, and I have the spread, the start and the end.
Okay.
The Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie right now has a card ladder based on recent comps. The price today is $26,770. That's the average of I believe this is the last 10.
I was going to say 29. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, you're dead on. What do you think that card sold for during the year of 2016?
Well, based on
And by the way, the start price and the closing price are only off by $40. Like from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. No movement through the whole year.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to say $6,000.
Old man?
$4,000.
Wow. 30. So it started the year at $34.15 and ended at $33.75, the first and last sale. So a multiplier of 9x.
9x your money.
And by the way, that's cheaper.
A decade.
Yeah, and as we discussed, those actually in 2022 were up to $60,000. Like,
you
just to show you how dumb.
imagine someone was like, I'm taking all my money out of the market. I'm going to put it all into this Jordan cards.
You know what it was? It was guys who already had it.
Yeah.
There's a ton of guys like me who had stuff for 6 years, 8 years, 10 years. And then after this, it was like we started piecing off then, we kept some, and then when COVID hit.
I would love to talk to, if anybody's listening to this, I would love to talk to anybody who had the idea back then that the market could be something like it is today. I don't know if there is anybody.
I know. Because again, the success stories you hear.
And then planned it.
Right, because like the stories you hear are guys like, oh, I've been collecting for 15 years. I had 85 Brady rookies, and then they
sold them.
They 800x'd in COVID from when I bought them in 2002.
Yeah.
And they had $2 million, and that's what they do now. Mickey Mantle, 1956, most iconic mantle. PSA 6, today sells for $4,400. What do you think it sold for then?
A PSA 6 sells for $4,400 today? Wait, you say, what year was it?
2016.
No. What year was the card?
1956, the most iconic top set.
$300, I'll say.
I thought the one that's the most expensive mantle was 52.
It is 51 and 52. This is a much more iconic card. This is the one everybody thinks about.
Well, I think of the one from 52, the most expensive one. But yeah, all right. So then if it's $4,400 today, back then, $600.
Here's what's funny. $1,125.
Really?
Wow.
So less than exactly 4x, which is a theme here. So Jordan was 9x.
Yeah.
Mantle 4x, almost exactly. Tom Brady 2000 Bowman Chrome. Now, granted, 2016, he already has 4 Super Bowls, and he went to the Super Bowl in 2016.
And you just said how you were selling Brady's because you thought it was like a peak
Today,
pricing.
it's $12,630 is the average.
$12,630.
Your guess is?
$6,000.
Honestly, that's not the. I'm gonna say 5.
Started the year. This is the only one that has a dramatic start to finish.
Yeah.
Started the year at $482.
Jeez.
Because again, beginning of the year, you're just coming off no Super Bowl, nothing in 2015. But 2016, you go on that run. It ends the year $805.
That's it, though?
So
$805.
What is 800 into 12,000? 14x.
So that was like you were viewing that as like, oh, these are Brady cards are huge right now.
You could buy those for when I bought mine, my first one ever. I bought that card for $300, and I bought the PSA 10 Bowman paper for $200.
And you bought singles. You didn't pull any of those.
No, just singles. Yep.
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
But that's a ridiculous. But again, 14X on that, 9 on the Jordan, only 4 on the Mantle. I just got 2 more. I don't want to bog this whole thing down.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Griffey Upper Deck, which right now is stupid, $4,500 to $5,000. What do you think
PSA
that was?
10 though,
For
right?
all these are PSA 10s.
Okay.
What do you think that's selling for back in 2016?
Uh,
Same thing, by the way,
man.
$33 difference start of year to end. So no difference.
It's been such a wide range of guesses here. I'm going to say...
Also, can you call Russ after this? I want to ask him about the Griffey.
Sure.
I'm very curious what he thinks.
I'm going to say $500.
400.
I mean, start of the year, 378, end of the year, 411. So again, a 10X multiplier, even more.
So
And
it's really weird that Mantle...
It shows you
Only
vintage has been...
Well, I remember times when we first started the pod where we were talking about how vintage just hasn't seen the bump like everything else has. Now, since then, especially in the last few months, we've seen a big bump. I still am kind of surprised based on that we're seeing only a 4X from a decade ago when we're talking about 9 and
14
10
and 11.
Yeah,
stupid.
exactly.
Okay, last one. The Mike Trout. 2011 Topps Update, that PSA 10 paper. Again, right now, it's valued at $900. Although those things were $3,000-$4,000 in COVID.
That's come down.
But way down. $900 right now. $6 difference start the year to finish the year in 2016, by the way. What would you like to guess?
You just said it was $900 now.
Yeah, which is
I'm going to say...
as low as I remember. I didn't know those were under $1,000. So
For just a base paper?
Yep, just a base paper update.
I'm gonna say $100. I think it's cheap.
132 to start the year, 138 to end the year. In COVID, these were $4,000.
That's crazy.
Like that is
Wow.
a ridiculous.
What? Yeah, it does boggle the mind when you think of it, especially if you've just gotten into the hobby or just in the last couple years. It doesn't seem like it makes sense. Like it seems like we shouldn't be that exponentially higher than
And
we
that's
were
down
only 10 years ago.
From COVID. Like I said, we've just reviewed this. Aside from the Griffey, all these other cards are cheaper now than they were at the absolute peak of COVID. That PSA 10 Brady Chrome, I bought and sold one during them. I sold one for $18,000. They're now $12,600. But again, 10 years ago, they were $800. I bought one for $300. That's why, too, people are like, man, I can't believe people sold. Like, you'll hear newer guys, but I can't believe so many guys sold out at the time.
Yeah.
I bought a Brady cup for $300 and sold it for $2,000. Like, that's why guys were selling.
How do you not sell?
Well, that's
Yeah,
why
the jumps were so ridiculous. It was like...
oftentimes I feel like I'm watching like YouTube or a reel or something like that, and it's like, oh, hey, son, here's some cards I just found in the closet or something from my collection when I was a kid.
Okay, your
And
dad
you're
would never
still
talk
saying,
to you.
I'm saying reel or YouTube.
Okay, sorry.
So, but that's the thing. I often have thought, when do we run out of these? Like, obviously, not everyone's
the
going to have
fines?
this find in their but maybe we don't. Like, maybe we continue to see, because you think about like how many people were collecting stuff just 10 years ago. Like, we were talking 10, 14Xs.
Yeah.
Those stories will continue to happen because people don't know that. I guarantee you, we could go out and just walk around Kroger and ask, hey, did you know? Like,
BJ Kroger?
We could walk around BJ Kroger,
Okay.
and ask that question. I don't think most people would realize. They might have heard like, oh, cards are a thing. It's gone up a little bit.
Sure.
But I don't think they know that kind of increase, especially when we're talking like base paper cards.
Yeah, it's stupid. So just the other thing, too, because we made a post, like, what do you remember? The way I phrased it was, if you were in the hobby in 2016, what do you remember? What stands out back then? The three absolute biggest takeaways. Number one, the pricing on boxes.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely true. Prism used to cost us, this is the only one I was a little shady on. I remember almost all these other ones off the top, which is weird.
Okay.
National Treasures as a full case cost $1,544.
That's like 20 something right now, or these days.
If it's a good class, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was our cost. I think, I'm almost positive Prism was $109
for
a box.
a box.
Yeah. And then we were
box
selling them
of
for,
Prism.
and they sell them for $160. You know, you make a few bucks. But the affordability of boxes, the availability, everybody talks like, dude, yeah, we'd all just go into, to Target or Walmart or whatever. We get a box and who cares, whatever. Like, we didn't care.
Sure.
And then the pricing of singles. And the other thing a lot of people mention too is it was much more of a hobby than a business. Absolutely. 1,000%.
It's funny because I was just kind of skimming through a lot of them. It is, everybody seems to have the exact same thought as far as like pricing, what pricing was. That seems to be the biggest, honestly, is pricing. But
For
then,
sure.
I am curious, like, as far as like grading goes, because I was looking over that little thing that I had pulled.
I only graded with Beckett back then.
Well, so that's the thing. I remember you doing a lot of Beckett stuff.
Yep.
But it does say on this list, it says PSA was already the market leader.
No.
But it says BGS was still extremely relevant.
Maybe in some areas of resale, PSA was, but Beckett was Beckett was viewed then as PSA is viewed now. You were grading with Beckett in 2016.
Interesting.
The set guys were doing PSA, the set registry, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like you pull a big card, 9.510, gold standard.
When were you, if ever, sending something to SGC? Because SGC was still on there.
Not until 2020.
Oh, really?
Like when everything else started shutting down, that's when I gave them a try for the first time. And I remember calling you and being like, dude, I forget the order of this because I called you and we talked about it. I was like, I just got these cards back. They're kind of cool. And the process was great. And then Pete came out with that April Fool's Day video, which wasn't April Fool's, that they were jacking the rates way up or whatever it was. And I was like, man, we should talk. And that's when we reached out.
Yeah.
I had just started to use them just because I was like, I need something that's working. Never. Before that, though, not even in 2016, nothing.
Well,
and
there wasn't a backlog.
They also had the old green label that were hideous back then. Nobody was using them. But vintage guys occasionally would.
Okay. Card companies and products were also on there, but it really just has Panini, Topps, Upper Deck. Leaf wasn't included, but I mean, I'm sure Leaf was still. I mean, Leaf was making cards back then.
Oh, yeah. You know, another thing that happened around that time, you came down to visit. Remember we drove up to that guy's house?
Yeah.
Up in the country? So this was a crazy story. This guy, Craigslist, hey, looking to sell my collection.
Best place to meet reputable people.
He was a nice guy. He asked if I was single. I said I was not, and I brought my dad.
Ask you anything about ASL? Never mind. Keep going.
American Sign Language?
Yes.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's American Sign Language. Keep going.
What is that? How does that fit
Keep
in?
going.
But how does that
with
fit
your
in?
Story.
What does it mean?
It's a chat room thing. It's an online thing.
You and your perverts.
Did you buy from
No,
that guy?
I
couldn't remember.
And then we set up at the show at the hotel room.
Didn't he help
Hotel lobby.
help load? What were you driving? The Avalanche?
No, not back then. I don't know what I had back then.
The Bronco?
Yeah, we had his Bronco from the future.
No. Didn't you have an old?
No, I had an Explorer and I had the
Explorer.
Chevy, I had the Ford Ranger.
I was thinking the Ranger.
Probably the Ranger. The
is what
Danger
I was
Ranger,
thinking.
baby.
Yes,
All
the
three of
Ranger.
us loaded it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the seatbelts not work in there? I can't remember.
Well, after a time, the seatbelt didn't work. Yeah, I snapped.
What a
I
piece
loaded
of
up
crap that thing was.
Well, I loaded up a
I
heavy
can't believe
bag,
that thing
80-pound punching bag. That's when I had the thing hanging from our apartment. That's when I was in really good shape. Not anymore. Now I sit around and eat ding dongs all day and yo-hos and
What all day?
ring dings, ding dongs. Oh, dude, I'm smashing ice cream daily now. Loving it. Back at the gym, killing it. Me, Gold's Gym, me.
Hey, you got to bulk up.
Oh, I'm bulking, baby.
Well, tell us the story. You were in Craigslist Woods.
Loaded that punching bag, though, one day.
Oh, yeah.
Into the passenger side front seat of the Ranger, and it happened to shift a little bit and fell down and snapped, literally ripped the whole seatbelt casing off the door, and it snapped the recline lever with the thing all the way reclined. So if you sat in the Ranger, you were reclining.
You were leaned back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were leaning.
What was the music you were listening to back
You were leaning.
Was it?
Oh, same.
Did it have a radio?
Yeah. Country. It had the radio. We used to plug in your CD player.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had the radio, and I was jamming out the country in Springsteen.
God, those were the fun days.
So we go to this guy's house up in, like, I think it was Westmoreland, Tennessee, like middle of nowhere, Tennessee, for people who don't know. And off of Craigslist said, hey, I got all these autographs, baseballs. And so I did the classic, let's let this guy just dig his own grave with the value. He wanted $300 for everything. So I was like, this seems like a ridiculous price. Then he started talking about how much money the autographed baseballs were worth. I got them all in person, big Cincinnati Reds fan. I have no use for autographed baseballs with no certificate. He had a ton of Deion Sanders with the Reds, Joey Votto, Pete Rose. I was like, the money's in the cards. But I'm going to let this guy keep talking about the baseballs. So I finally, afterwards, I was like, I tell you, man, I would love to just do it all. And obviously, all the money's in the baseballs. I can only afford the cards. How much for the cards? Oh, like $150. Maybe 200.
God.
And then he's like, I got all these other tubs. And yeah, me, Dad, and this guy loaded them into the back of the truck.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
Oh, and like random, it'd be like a magazine from the 70s. We then drove to the Goodlettsville. There used to be a card show on the
At a hotel?
at that Hyatt. I think it was a Hyatt right
Oh,
there.
I
on,
remember that.
Yeah.
And we set up that weekend, dude. Cleaned house.
Really?
Oh, and by the end of the show, I told him, I was like, we're not leaving anything. Anybody who walked by, I was like, anything you want, I don't get. We made like $2,000, which back then.
That's huge, yeah.
Oh, and
That
dude,
was-
I was making $3,000 a month painting. So $2,000, it was like $2,000 or $3,000 profit. It was back then an unbelievable amount. But Craigslist find. Like that was 2016 though. We're selling
crazy.
Pete Rose graded vintage cards for $60, full Beckett value, comp value, whatever. It was awesome.
That is, yeah, it's
That,
so
and
funny
that
to
might
hear.
have been a little before. It might have been like 12 or 13. I don't know. But it was back then. Same thinking though.
I do think like most collectors today have a little bit more knowledge than they probably did 10 years ago, but I don't know if everybody does. Like I think the guys who collected a long time ago and then just completely dropped out of it, I think there is still maybe a potential you could find somebody who's like,
You could.
but I mean, with the internet being what it is, and I mean, they had internet in 2016, but still.
It was a different world. The other thing too is I think people have access to more knowledge now. But back then, especially before, like when you're talking like 2010 when I started getting back into it, you weren't going to the show with like Card Ladder.
Yeah.
And even like eBay comps, I don't remember how we comped stuff in 2010. There had to have been a sold listing somewhere, but it certainly wasn't accessible.
It wasn't like I would have assumed.
Maybe eBay had something.
like 130 point or something like that.
Maybe. But again, so 2010, let me ask you a stupid question. How popular was Wi-Fi 15 years ago? Like, was that everywhere already?
I'm trying to think. It was.
Did I have internet?
My house?
Dude, I had a flip phone in 2010.
You would have had, you would have had Wi-Fi. Yes, because I remember, I know for a fact because I remember being in your apartment or your duplex.
Yeah.
And remember that time where I hacked the Wi-Fi where it was like you could be scrolling through and it'd be my picture replaced with, like you would be looking at some card and it would replace the picture with my face on it.
You did that during the fantasy football draft at the house that time.
I think that may have been what it. I just remember Hannah being so mad because she was on Pinterest and all she was seeing was my face instead of the items she was looking for.
Well, that's good.
But you had
Yeah.
the only way I was doing that is through Wi-Fi for sure. So yeah,
Really? Okay.
yeah.
But like it wasn't like now, like you just didn't, you couldn't go where and find everything sold. Here's a list. You had to know a little bit more back then, I feel like, or at least have an idea and then, okay, let me research it some.
Yeah, that's
But
no,
it's
very
just
true.
different. I don't know.
Well, I mean, honestly, this has been fun. This is more entertaining than I expected it to be. I am.
Can I
really
tell you
glad
one
to
more
hear.
quick story with me and the old man?
I wish you'd tell me 100 more.
So this would have been, I moved down. So I moved here in 2006, moved back in 2007. So I moved back down in June or July.
It was in December because we were in the pool.
Yeah, June or July of 2008, I moved back down to get married. I moved down that summer.
Yeah.
Before I did, me and him set up at one more card show up there. And I was like, I got to sell all this stuff to buy her ring.
Oh,
You remember that show?
Where was it, though?
I think it was in the Raymond High School.
Lane Road.
Yeah, we lived on Lane Road, but I think it was at Raymond High School. So I brought him and Junior. And this guy was buying and selling stuff. I sold a bunch of just 2-row boxes. Again, my thing was everything's got to go. And I was just going to be out of cards. Because I was. After that, I was done for, I said 2010. It was like 2011, 12 probably. I was out for 3 or 4 years after. But at this show, remember we went to that dealer, and he had all these rookies of like Payton and all these things. I was like, hey, you want to just sell this whole thing? Because I was like, I'll just go set up and sell them. Sold it to me for like some stupid number. Well, it just so, and this is a dealer at a show. And remember, I pulled out the card. It was the 1950, I think it's 57, the Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron Home Run Kings card.
okay.
Yeah,
I walked over to a vintage table. I was like, because back then, nothing, I mean, graded stuff was not, like, it just wasn't like it is now.
Was it graded?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember graded cards in 2010 or 2008. I know there were.
okay, yeah.
It was very, very limited. Walked right over to like a big vintage setup guy. It's like, hey, is this real? Because it was in a big 4-screw, like big holder.
I remember the card now.
Guy's like, yeah. And it was in great shape. That thing now would be, I'd love to know what a PSA 8 does of that. It's probably 10,000, I don't know, stupid money. I was like, I just got it. He's like, I'll give you $5 cash right now.
5,000?
500.
Oh, 500.
Which
Oh.
is
But I
like
bought the
5,000.
lot. But I bought the lot for like $100.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it was just a one throw-in baseball card. And that guy, remember that guy came back to us at the end of the day. He's like, "Hey, how'd it go? Did you sell anything?" And I was like, "It was all 98 was Moss and Payton rookies. Sold everything in sight. And then that card, I was like, "Hey, here's $100." He
Yeah,
was like,
that's
"What do you
right.
mean?"
You
Threw
gave
him
him
like
a
an extra.
percentage. I felt bad for him.
And the guy was like, "Are you?" He's like, "You don't have to do that." But it just goes to show you, even then, like there are dealers who have stuff where they're just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's an exaggerated story, like of what you would normally
I
find.
remember you paying him. Yeah.
Oh, I felt because it was like an old guy. He's
Yeah.
like, but he's like, we do this for fun. Like me and my wife, we don't care. I was like, but even now, you just gotta look.
Well, I feel like it's almost more apt to find a guy who is in the hobby, like whether they're an owner or they've got a card shop or whatever their dealer. If they've got so much, they end up just like collecting so much that they end up thinking they know. They've like, oh, I've made a mental list. I know it's in there, and they overlook something. I feel like you're almost more inclined to find something good in a dealer than just like the random guy who like does this because he's like hoping to make a little extra cash on the side.
Yeah,
I was just at his house. Did he show me some of that collection? Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He made a killing on that.
Yeah, and even like that one, though, like to your point, like that guy Jason, we're going to probably have him on the pod next week. He said he'd call in. Like, again, collecting for 3 years. The other thing now is look at how fast things change. 2 years ago, no one, who is Cal Raleigh?
Yeah.
Now he's a runner-up MVP. So there's I told you this last week, and I've kind of finished up. There's probably 50 rookies that are $3 to $8 a piece. But in actual value at the time, you're thinking these are 10-cent cards.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other guys. And the same is true. Mac Jones 2 years ago. It's like, hey, maybe there's something here. He's selling through the roof. Those are now $1 cards. So I just feel like the fluctuations are also way more dramatic now. If you have a collection that just sat for a year, like think of what's changed. Or even long. Go 5 years. You couldn't give away Sam Darnold cards 5 years ago. Now the freaking guy's probably going to be in the Super Bowl.
It's all timing.
That is insane. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's absolutely. Wander Franco. I mean, guys, there's a bunch of Wander Franco stuff in this collection, by the way. I don't think Jason was buying it because he liked Wander as a pervert. We didn't know he was a pervert.
We didn't know that. Some had an inkling, but no one knew.
I knew.
When you went to Boston, you were selling at that high school gym versus like
Raymond, New Hampshire.
The Goodlettsville Hotel Hyatt or wherever it was.
Yep.
Do you remember, like, where is the better selling?
I will tell you the funny thing. I don't know if you remember this. When we set up at that hotel show, I mean, again, Hendersonville, 15 years ago. You know what's funny? I'm off on my timing. That was when...
Was that a Howard Johnson's?
There's a Hojo down in Murfreesboro that always had a card show. Didn't we go to a Howard
Johnson's down here?
No, we did that back home.
Okay.
You know what, though? I am off on my timing. The year that happened, I forgot. This one, Hannah flew you down to surprise me. That was our first anniversary. That was 2009.
The Bruins and the Patriots playing?
No, that was before I moved home. So 09. So I'm off about the 16 thing. So no connection to 16.
Okay. But the 09 was the Boston.
So the 09 is when Dad flew down for my anniversary.
Oh, actually, so that's even better because then it's even closer to the time period where you were selling in Boston.
That's right.
Back
And I had
before it.
Yeah. So that was the funny thing about the lot on Craigslist. Now, man, it's been a while. I had no cards with me at all. Like I was out of cards, but I was like, what do we do? Dad's here for the weekend. She's working.
Yeah.
That's when we found the Craigslist lot. I was like, let's just buy something and flip it for fun. Oh. But here was the crazy thing. We go and set up at this show. Everybody knew everybody. 20 years ago, or 16 years ago, Hendersonville was a small town.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
And, dude, it was the crazy. Remember they put us at a table against a wall?
Yeah.
Guys like, who?
We were like by ourselves.
Oh, yeah. He's like, who are y'all? Just like put us in this random
Who are these
spot.
strangers that talk funny?
Oh, and dude, just the amount of red. And I was just like, this is like, guys.
We ended up getting along with everybody, though.
Yeah.
It took a little bit, though. It was like, it was very standoffish.
There's a good old boy network.
And we
sure.
both had super thick accents, you know, and he's going around talking to people like, what's going on here? And
where are you from?
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Where you from?
Would you have compared the selling though, like better, worse, same? Like I'm just curious. Like
I feel like it was way more regular back home because like back home card shows they were everywhere, even as a kid. Like those were just big.
Today, I view the Northeast as being a better card community, just area,
in general,
geographic area in general than a lot of other parts of the country.
I agree. Like that's why it's such an anomaly. The Nashville card show that Jeff throws is the greatest card show in the country. I will go to my deathbed probably when I freeze this weekend thinking that. But in general, I do feel like, dude, I just bought a huge lot of cosmic baseball cards off a guy on Facebook. Mm-hmm. He had a post. I commented, whatever. We start talking. I was like, hey, I'd like to send you PayPal goods. No offense, I don't know you. Yeah, whatever. Here's my name. And I forget if I just saw on his profile, he lives in a town right next to where Russ lives.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, it's so funny you're living the small...
Hooksett, New Hampshire, you mean?
He lives in a town just north of Hooksett. I was like, yeah, my brother's actually up there. He goes, dude, I know everybody does cards. What's his name? They worked together at Verizon for years.
Are you serious?
Him and Junior are in a fantasy football league together.
What?
So then I was like, hey, good news. I'm sending you a gift and I want to save the $50. But it was like, to your point, everybody up there...
Yeah.
I also feel like people know it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, the guy in the blue house collects cards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just kind of that, because it's old families. No one freaking leaves. I thought all these people were going to die up north.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like,
you still could.
I talk to guys here, and it's like, you will find the random one who collected, but everybody's like, yeah, I had some cards. But nobody knows people who, like, do cards, or at least they didn't back when, 10
I'll tell you what
ago.
I noticed, though. Like, some of the shows like we've been to, some people just wanted to show their stuff up in the Northeast. They want to sell.
Yeah.
People are making deals, like, left and right.
That is a thing. I think that's the mentality up there, though. Like, because it's a much faster paced.
Sure.
So when you're... And the other thing, too, and I remember this my whole time growing up as a kid even, because Russ is 7 years older than me. But I remember even back then, like, how are these 12-year-olds, like, and I was kind of quick. Not like, I feel like I'm a fairly intelligent person now.
Yeah.
When I go in a room with dealers, I feel like I'm arrogant. I feel like I'm the smartest, but I'm not. But I feel like I'm at least on everybody's level.
Yeah.
I remember growing up back then, I was like, I don't even know what's happening.
Really?
Like, these guys are rattling off cards and prices, and I'm just lost.
That's so...
Because they were just trying. That was the hustler mentality.
Man, that's a cool story. No, I'm glad we did this. This is fun. I will say it ends this with why 2016 matters so much. It just says it was the last pure collector era. I was curious what you thought about that. Because I know you mentioned earlier that there were still people who cared about ROI for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely started dying off after that. 2017 started a whole different thing. Like, it started shifting in 17. Breaking became a real thing.
Okay.
Even, like, the prospects and rookies coming up. Acuna was in Bowman in 2017. Massive right off the bat, comparatively speaking, based on, like, other guys that same year. He was huge. Deshaun Watson, Mitch Trubisky, Mahomes. We had a massive rookie quarterback class in football. 2017 basketball. Oh, stupid. Basketball was the same way. Lonzo Ball.
Oh, I remember.
And
That's a stiff, too.
Markelle Fultz. But huge guys coming out.
Weren't they drafted side by side?
Yeah, 1-2, I think. 1-3, maybe.
Neither one of them
Fultz
were
was
that
number
great.
1, though. No, Lonzo's a decent player.
The Celtics were going to draft him, right?
We ended up getting Tatum. We traded back
Oh, that's right.
and got
Yeah.
Tatum and a pick. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
But, like, you had guys where you could tell, like, oh, you're starting to spend money on guys you've never heard of. Like anticipating a rookie. There'd be some of that coming up. But in 2012...
Prospecting was increasing for sure.
Yeah, like Andrew Luck was the most highly touted prospect since John Elway. So ever coming out of college, his rookie autos were selling for like $50 to $100.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like, hey, he's going to be the next guy. It's like, hey, we think he's going to be good, but we're still going to go pay more for a Dan Marino auto.
I know he got out. Was it concussions? I know he was hurt.
He got beat
I think
up.
he retired.
I know
He
he-
retired, but that's why. I'm just beat up in general.
He was great when he was healthy, though.
But like the difference now is, give me the number one, a Cooper Flag right now will outsell anybody in Topps Chrome basketball.
So
And maybe
back
he'll be
then-
good. Back then, like the number one rookie will sell well.
Yeah.
But if Steph, like the equivalent of Steph Curry then in the product is going to outsell him.
That's what I was
This is
gonna
a
say.
bona fide superstar.
So if you had like a Griffey auto versus like a Trout auto and a product, would a Griffey auto still outsell it? Or
yeah,
would
but
it
they were
at
both
least-
vets. So go rookie. Go like in
Oh,
2000,
yeah. Who would be a
whatever.
rookie? I don't. Yeah.
Whoever the big rookie was in 2011,
Yeah.
Griffey's going to outsell him because like this is Griffey.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
should. But now that has very much shifted because there's much more thought of, because back then it was collecting. I want this guy. Now it's I want to prospect on this guy and have my money 100x, even though I know it's
Yes.
probably not gonna. So that's a very accurate. I think you have redeemed yourself with AI today.
He did wicked good.
AI's
Yeah.
done
You're
done
wicked
much
smart.
better for us today. Thank you, Bostonites. I really
Wicked
appreciate
smart.
that. Okay, so new releases, top news, Tops news. We've got that. We've got Upper Deck stuff.
And
Where
I
do you
got my
wanna go?
Wemby thing after
Oh,
that.
yeah,
So
the
let's
Wemby.
go Topps news, Series 1. Do
All
you
right.
want to present this?
I mean, I would feel like you have more knowledge on it, but I can at least go over the notes if you want to do that.
Give me the notes if you would. No, yeah, I've been dominating conversation.
So-
I apologize. I'm
no,
hyped up.
I've loved the story. So Topps rookies.
I already said I was sorry.
Topps rookies, the top rookies in the 2026 Series 1 product, they're going to have base card images featured in a 1952 design, which is another reason why 1952 is on my mind.
Yep.
You've got that picture there. So starting with 2026,
Roman
Topps
Anthony.
Baseball, Series 1, Series 2, Update Series will be the exclusive home for the 1952 Topps design.
And then never again, right?
Yeah, so a player will never have a card
It's a
in
one-time deal.
1952 design ever again. And big bonus here,
Here we go.
on-card autos.
Yes.
There's only going to be 16 of these in total. The base are numbered to 10, red parallels numbered to 5, and those are also signed in red ink
Yep.
for those who care about that stuff, which I actually do think is pretty cool. Black parallel is the 1 of 1 signed in gold ink, which that'll be really good looking, I've got to imagine.
Yep.
And it says they're sending over the Roman Anthony image, which you've got there.
Yeah, so we'll make that our post. Here's the other thing, because again, I'm not going to make this some people are like, why are we talking Series 1? Every year it's a big deal for the hobby and for collectors. I've never cared about paper because we haven't had a big class where it's like affected pricing.
I talked about Series 1 on Hobby Nonsense the other day because they've got Tony Hawk and Jesse Eisenberg signing in there. So those are cool.
In addition to that,
yeah.
And again, I say this reluctantly because I never promote these products, even though we'll have a million cases. It is by far the best hobby class of rookies I can remember in recent history, at least. So massive names off the bat: Roman Anthony and Jack Caglione. Huge. They're going to sell through the roof. The supporting cast, though, was great. Jonah Tong for the Mets got called up last year, sold through the roof. Jacob Misiorowski for the Brew Crew, unbelievable. Payton Tolle is interesting because he had an awesome
Sox pitcher, right?
Yep, awesome first start, then kind of died off. But he was good for, he's got some, I think he has a high ceiling, and people will chase him. Sam Baseo, catcher for the O's, depending on what they do with Adley, he's going to be a chase. Cam Schlitter, whatever the dude is, who freaking lit up the Sox in the playoffs, set the record for rookie strikeouts.
Oh, I remember him, the starting pitcher, right?
Oh, yeah. I hate his guts, but good player. Christian Moore for the Angels, I think is going to be a stud. Jacob Melton, Drew Gilbert, two good Astros prospects from back in the day. Melton is now with the, Gilbert is now with the Giants, sorry. Colson Montgomery and Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Two, top 100, very highly sought-after guys. And Chase Burns for the Reds, who went to high school in Hendersonville. It is a ridiculous rookie class.
Oh, that's really cool.
Which I'm happy to see. Like I said, I'm not going out there saying these boxes should jump up to $200.
Yeah.
But in the last couple of years, I feel like the paper's been kind of garbage. It's like one guy. It was Kurtz. Great. It was just one. I feel like this is the first time. So the design is going to be cool. The exclusivity of the autos and the fact that it's an awesome rookie class, I do think is big. And that comes out is it February?
Actually, it's on my list.
We ordered. I don't even know when the stuff's coming out. And by the way, I didn't max my order like an idiot.
What? Oh, you didn't?
No. I didn't know it was going to be that good. I would have done it.
Series 1 is coming out.
I was going to say February 4th, but I could be misremembering.
Pre-order, the date is...
Here we go. Drum roll. Oh, thank you.
February 11th.
Oh, 11th. Okay.
Yep. By the way, that's 21 names on it. You didn't list every single name, so there are a few others in there, guys. If you're interested, like the Dodgers and a few others have guys on there, but 21 times 16, what does that come out to be?
Hang on,
348,
336.
Yeah, 338.
48. Dang it.
Wow, Papa Gio's got the math gene as well.
Good with the numbers.
So, anyways, 336 is the total number of those cards out there. So there's not a lot of
what's the vig on $336?
$33.
33. He knew what it was. So there you go. That's
Got your bets here.
Cool exclusive Topps news that we got to share with you guys today.
Yeah, so you'll hear it on the pod. We're gonna have the exclusive posts about it. And again, I actually think that the Topps was cool. Hey, we're gonna hold off posting and all that about it because to some people this is a very big deal, and I think it was actually newsworthy. Not everything with them I'm like, oh, this is a big deal.
Sure.
This one to me, it's a big release. You get the 52 design and the fact that it's an awesome checklist. So
I think the fact that there's so many baseball guys who listen to this show too, I think there's going to be a big interest there.
Correct. You want to go release calendar now? Just
sure.
tie right into it?
We can go into it. Let's see. Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire comes out today.
Didn't get it.
Did you choose not to get it, or you just didn't?
Wasn't solicited for it.
Well, here's the thing. Sapphire is I find Sapphire to be such an interesting product, no matter, I guess, if you're doing sport or non-sport, because it doesn't seem to go the same paths as hobby goes. Like, not everybody gets Sapphire.
No, they make way less.
Yeah, exactly.
Way
There's
less.
A huge distinction in product numbers.
By the way, Tim Slabstrong was the only reason I read the text.
Yeah.
Did you get an email from a Denver news station about Stidham? Nope.
What's up?
So apparently, maybe there's Stidham news. He'll send it. I just thought that was interesting. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe we need to double check that.
I hope he didn't get hurt in practice.
Rebecca, will you see if there's any Stidham news out there that we need to know about?
I wouldn't be mad if he got hurt in practice.
Who's the backup? Who's the
have no
third
idea.
string?
Oh, no, you'd know who it was. They said it the other day.
I'll Google it instead of chat.
Those games scare me.
I agree.
Because they have no chance. As long as the Patriots play up to their capability, Vrabel will have them ready.
That's a great defense.
I don't see anything, but Ben DiNucci, I think, is now the third string.
Oh, yeah.
That's
DiNucci.
Yeah, big DiNucci fan.
Yeah, he works at Market Basket.
Go get the
With
pasta.
Mike DeMoulis.
What's Market Basket?
Like the greatest grocery store in the
Oh,
world.
it's dirt
Greatest?
cheap. Dude, it's so cheap.
It's like 1,000 aisles. There's a bag of it every one, and then there's a cash cow.
Yeah.
Listen, if you haven't been to an HEB, they're in Texas. They are my favorite.
Oh, I've been there. I went there with Dale and Susan.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you
How about
appreciate it?
Aldi's?
Yeah, Aldi's good.
bad.
Aldi's
Fine.
good for the price, for sure. All right. What were we
New
just
releases.
doing?
Sorry.
New releases, yeah. New releases, you've got Topps Chrome Formula 1 also comes out today.
Oh, yeah. Eddie got that.
Oh, he did? Cool.
I didn't
Eddie got into the break. He bought one of the last spots in one of my breaks last night. He hit an auto out of 99 for Inside Out.
I don't care.
It was Phyllis. Phyllis from The Office.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she signs for the Inside Out product.
Isn't that her name?
That's the heavy broad, right?
Have you ever seen The Office, by the way?
I don't know. I don't see weight.
Wait, you could say it.
Oh, as a heavy person
Yeah.
myself, I guess I could say that would probably be an accurate statement.
Yeah.
Given today's nomenclature,
Pam,
I don't know
right?
if I would have said Pam. So that was Phyllis.
You got Pam, yeah.
Her real life name is Phyllis.
That's
fun
what I just
fact.
said, yeah. I
Phyllis
just said it to you.
Smith.
A lot of those guys' real life name is their first name.
Yeah, Creed.
Yeah.
Creed was Creed. Yeah, there's a few others. Let's see. You got, what else is coming out this coming week?
I was going to say, the next couple weeks, we're going to be freaking slammed.
Donruss Optic Football comes out next week.
That's
Bowman
huge.
Draft Baseball Mega.
That's just the retail SKUs, yep.
Yeah, let's see. Leaf Sports Heroes. Leaf has got a.
Oh, so maybe it's the
stuff
first
they're
week of
pushing.
February that gets wild.
Yeah, let's see. Keep going down.
Midnight basketball?
You're
Is that?
gone that week anyway.
I know. Oh, no, midnight basketball is the week of the Super
Midnight
Bowl.
basketball should be pretty big. I saw
Yeah.
in the town hall a week or two ago, whenever that was, I did take some. I forgot I took notes. It wasn't just during that one segment where they talked about like cutting the new shop allocations, but a few other notes I did take. One of them was that I didn't realize that midnight basketball is the first product to
Patch
have
autos.
RPAs.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool.
It's a great class, too, yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, the top.
So maybe it is slow until we get that week.
Because February 4th,
That's
following week,
midnight, right?
That's Pristine Baseball.
Which is awesome. I'm excited. And actually not crazy expensive this year, which is shocking because everything else has been way overpriced, in my opinion.
They've got like a high-end Marvel product coming out, Marvel the Collector.
we could skip that.
I'll be breaking some
We
of
can
that,
fly past
so,
that.
yeah, I'll just go touch
Rebecca,
on
cut
that. Topps Chrome Premier League Soccer, Topps Chrome Tennis, Leaf President's Day. Man, yeah.
When is midnight?
Let me just look. Top
originally-
Series 1 doesn't come out. We already said February 11th, so midnight comes
We just got
out.
solicited for Stadium Club as well. That'll be in February.
Oh,
Is midnight the...
There are so many different products coming out from so many different people. I just got lost in it. It's January 29th is what they've got it at.
Oh, it's next week. Midnight basketball?
Yeah. Midnight basketball.
Dang.
That's
Okay.
a Friday.
Here's my only.
Oh, it's a Thursday. Isn't today the 22nd?
Today's the 22nd. Yeah.
29th, you said?
29th. Oh, that's
It's
a Thursday release.
Thursday, yeah.
That's an interesting.
Hey, I'm not the numbers guy, but 22
What's
plus
the,
7.
What's the VIG on January 29th?
Hey, don't use that word.
2.9.
That's our word. So yeah, there you go. Topps Midnight's coming out soon. Series 1's coming out.
Okay, hang on
other
a second.
things.
I have to read you this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Tim was emailed from a news station in Denver.
Yeah.
He was listening to the podcast. This is the news reporter. Oh, excuse me. It sounds like Stidham was. And a reporter found my email address and wants a card expert to come on the news tonight and talk about Stidham pricing. So they heard Tim on this podcast.
Tim came.
Call Tim.
And they're
Can you
reaching
please
out
call
to
Tim?
Tim?
Yeah, call Tim. I don't know what is happening here. We love BCW and BCW Tim.
SCN 10 for all your discount
Although
needs.
Tim would do well in Colorado, I'll grant you that.
Why?
Nope. Well, that's not true anymore. Never mind.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter
That's
now.
amazing. Tim is the star of the show.
We've all said that.
You guys are out.
I've said that for years.
Can I just say I'm Tim and go on the show? How did they listen to that podcast and come away thinking he was the expert? He sat there like an idiot.
I have a phone call with a news station tomorrow
Do you really?
about a Pokemon story. Yeah.
Good. Hey, that's okay. Hey,
Review just to make sure we're in a
what is going on here? You
What
in
is
a
this?
meeting?
What are you listening to, Tim?
I'm in a meeting. Am I live?
Yeah, you're live.
Well, it's going to
What?
be recorded, but you're going on the news in Denver?
No, dude, I don't think I can do it. And he's like, hey, I was on the pod. I heard the podcast about the Stidham prices going crazy. So he listens to the podcast, obviously.
Well, give him my
And
name.
he's reaching out to me. That's what I'm trying to do. I was trying to contact you to see if you want to do it because what am I like to talk about? What do you want me to talk about?
I was going to say, who listened to that podcast and was like, hey, you know the guy with the big hat? Let's get him on. That's unbelievable.
I mean,
All right, go back to your meeting. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
thanks.
But I'm going to try to hook you up. Yeah.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Throw my name out there, Tim.
I'll have my
Je-
people call your people.
Jesse, too. Bye.
Goodbye.
I'm here too, Michael. That is unbelievable. Look at the reach of this podcast.
I mean, every news station in the country follows it.
You got
obviously.
contacted
Why,
off
Stidham-
hobby nonsense, though?
Is Stidham prices going up?
Oh, Yeah, his flawless RPAs are going for like $500. It's a $2 card a week ago. Because people are stupid. That's why. That is the answer.
Well, they hope he
That's
plays
prospecting. Yeah.
Even if he wins the next 2 games, he's not a starting quarterback next year.
I mean,
I don't think he's going to win a game.
if he won the Super Bowl, though.
It's 2 games. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. Nobody cared. He's a backup.
Yeah.
Stidham has not played for 3 years.
I was curious. Like, honestly, like, what's the best case scenario for Stidham? He wins the Super Bowl and then
Gets a contract.
Because it's not like Bo Nix got him to this point.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
they're not going to put him
No.
in second place.
It would be, does he go somewhere else? Can he go somewhere else and make some money?
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. Again, off 2 games? Why?
Yeah.
People are nuts.
All right. We did that. Speaking of non-sport, Upper Deck News, they are... So this is for you, Papa Gio.
Grateful Dead.
I need you right here.
Oh,
Grateful Dead, 60 years so far is the name of the product.
Is that a thing? Is that like a reference to a song?
Well, they've been going...
That's how long they've been around.
Yeah.
Well,
Aren't they
we're
all
around.
Aren't they all dead?
No, I don't think they're-
2 of them are. Bob Weir just died. Garcia's been dead.
When did Garcia pass?
No,
Been a
years
while.
ago,
It's
right?
been I don't know. It's been a while.
Well,
Rebecca, check that.
there's a guy named David Lemieux. He's got autographs in this. He's apparently like the guy who kind of what's the word? I don't want to say like he's the groupie of them, but
Bill
he seems
Walton?
to know all about.
He's dead too.
Bill Walton used to love the Grateful Dead.
Oh, really?
He used to bring the Celtics there all the time.
Garcia died in 1995.
Oh, it's
so.
been that long.
30 years.
Wow.
There we go.
Same
He
year,
was
I
dead
believe,
when he was
West
alive.
Wing premiered. But
Well, there's a few.
They had a huge following, though.
There's a few other cards in here. They've got parallels. They've got numbered cards, all that kind of stuff. If you're a fan of the Grateful Dead, this is an awesome box because what I view this as is like when Panini came out with their whole Rolling Stone product. It was way too high. It cost close to $100 for a box. Nobody was really buying it. But when they dropped down, people start getting into it because it's like, oh, it's a fun rip. They like these, you know, a lot of people like the musicians for one reason or another. This one's starting at, in most places I've seen, is like around 60. David Adams has it like $80, which
so it's super cheap. Like, it's a
but
fun product to rip if you
yes,
want it.
a lot of I've seen it cheaper than that. So just keep your eyes out for it. But that being said, if you're into the band whatsoever, if you're into the artistry, because there is like a lot of like iconic artists like the Dancing Bears and things like that. They've got parallels of that.
Who are the
It's a whole
Dancing
thing.
Bears?
What the hell he's talking
It's
Is that with Grateful Dead?
yes, yeah.
Oh,
it's
really?
a Grateful Dead thing.
about? I wasn't a great. I didn't follow.
Deadheads.
But they
Yeah,
have
they
a
called
big
their-
following. People will buy that. They
Sure.
like 'em.
Oh well, that's
mean-
kind of what I figured too. Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's made a flavor about him. Come on. Cherry Garcia.
Oh, that's your like favorite.
That's my
isn't it?
1 and 1/8. It's either that or the
Dude, are you buying this?
or the Tonight Dough.
Oh, I like
good
to
as well.
take the credit for turning you onto that one.
Nope. I will say another
Cherry
upper deck.
Garcia is good.
That's good. I'll tell you another
got
upper,
you that.
never happened. Another upper deck
Such a
note.
lie.
Hockey is actually flying. This rookie class, I don't know anything about it, but I've been trying to listen to Doug to support him and because I like his voice.
Yeah.
The rookie class is flying this year. So I will say if you're a hockey guy, like upper deck this year is killing it with hockey. So
I was gonna say, don't they have another? They've got a product coming on here soon too.
my knees hurt. My knees hurt.
What happened to your knees, buddy?
Early basketball back to backs, man. No
Oh,
good.
you're still b-balling it?
Tuesday, Thursdays.
Baby doll. All right. Oh, it was Detroit Red Wings Centennial hobby checklist is what we got sent over. So there's another. I guess if
Is
you're
that
a
like
big.
Gordie Howard there?
Oh, that's a good point. He sent to the checklist. I can look at it real quick.
Is this Elliot?
Oh, nothing. Is there anybody else?
Big O.
Gordy.
He
Yeah.
was the greatest Red Wing ever.
Gordy's
Better
in
than
there.
Eiserman, huh?
Better than everybody.
Sergei Fedorov.
Gordie Howe's in there.
Okay.
That'll make you happy. All right. There you go. Let's see. I've got mailbag. Oh, the Wemby thing.
Yeah, we can get into this a little bit more because I want to do some speculation. We had talked about this in the past, though. Wemby comes up in 2023 as a rookie. Tops only autos, no Panini autos, but they're unlicensed. Guess a game again. What do you think his base Topps Chrome rookie that is unlicensed sells for right now? Roughly right now. There's 3 or 4 sales in the last couple of weeks. So
Rookie, raw, Wemby, autos.
Yep. You're both going to be way off on this because I don't know why either one would you have any idea. So
I don't.
I'm
Listen
setting
to
it
him
up to
first.
fail.
Well, if it's a raw and there's so many
On the count of 3, just both. So go 1, 2, 3. Say it. Both say the number. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go.
300.
So it goes for about 15 to 1600 right now.
Dear Lord,
I'm not
double.
so close.
So that is a rookie.
Still going for
So
that.
it is a rookie, but it is not licensed.
But it's not licensed.
Now, 2025 comes along, the product that just came out about a month ago. Not a rookie, obviously, a 30-year card, but it's his first licensed auto. What do you think those sell for? 3, 2, 1?
$5,000.
$650.
You both equally suck. Terrible.
I have no idea.
Really bad. About $1,750.
That's it?
So they are a little bit more than
They're
the rookie.
outselling the rookie.
Interesting.
Which gets to a weird little thing in 2025 football. Like 2024 is an unbelievable rookie class with May and Nix and Caleb and Jaden, Ladd. I mean, you got a ridiculous class. Bowers, Xavier Worthy, Malik Neighbors. Sure. Unbelievable. If we see the same, I want to project this out a little more. I had, but we don't have time for it today. I'm very, very curious. What year football are they going to start producing in April? Because Top says they're coming out in April. Are they going to come back with 2025, which we just saw? So you got Cam Ward. But more importantly, you'll have your first licensed 24 guys signing. Not rookie, but licensed now. Or do they just skip ahead to 2026 or do a hybrid? I don't know. But
well, when you say come back, what are you saying?
They've been off all year. They took the year off.
I know, but are you saying like they're going to put in like a rookie, rookie designation?
No. But what I'm saying is when you come back with football, you come back as and start producing it again in April of 2026.
Yeah.
Are you making whatever?
Why wouldn't there be autos, right? Because I mean, they have autos of everybody, whether they're rookies or not.
Yeah, you're missing my point. Are you coming back with the 2025 rookie class? So Cam Ward, or are we just
next year?
You're just asking like,
I want to know what rookie class. Yeah. But then also
they're doing. I can't imagine they do 2025. I think they just skip right to 2026, and then they have included in there the autos of these other guys.
So here's where it gets weird. Then, if you get into 2025, let's say they go back and produce what just came out. Cam Ward sells well. I think people are split. I think everybody thinks he can be good. He has a terrible team and no head coach. Yeah. They just signed Salah, which is good. Didn't they just sign Salah?
Yeah.
I liked him, but I don't know if he's great with the young
quarterback. Depends who he hires for coordinators.
Exactly. Yeah. You got Shedeur Sanders, who is probably going to start next year and had some glimpses, and he's going to sell well. Jackson Dart before he got hurt. Like, you have a pretty good rookie class anyways. Not great, but pretty good. You'll have licensed autos of the rookies, but then you're also going to have your first licensed autos, not rookie, but still first licensed of Bo Nix, Caleb, Drake May. Wemby outsells his rookie stuff because it has a license. Are those guys going to outsell their rookie pricing because they have licensing now? My whole point is, and we can get into this a little bit more Monday, 2025 football, when it comes out in April, I'm assuming could potentially be unbelievably good stuff to like buy and just stock.
Well, I mean, compared to what happened with basketball, Topps Chrome.
If basketball does the same, that's what I'm saying. If it follows the path of basketball, then your guys like Wemby and all these other guys who are not rookies anymore, but it's their first licensed auto.
Yeah.
That could be huge. I'm very curious. I want to get some more info, but it's kind of this little thesis I've been working on.
The only problem with that argument is that the Topps Chrome has Cooper flag. You don't really have a Cooper flag in the football product.
Right, and I don't care about that part. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to come out
as far as like what would drive
correct,
pricing
which is good.
well.
I don't want that to drive pricing. I'm saying there's hidden value because all these guys who have never had the license auto are going to have their first one. I actually don't want there to be a great rookie in it, which there's not. None of these rookies are unbelievable. Yeah. I just think if it comes out like, hey, the rookie class kind of stinks, I'm sitting there as a sleeper pick going, I don't care about the rookies. Yeah, and one of them will pop off anyway. Statistically, one of them always does. But I want all the second-year guys who are going to go nuts. Okay. I'm very curious. And it's the first time I've been hyped up because somebody brought up that thing, which led me down the rabbit hole of what's Wemby sell for. Brandon Miller, who was
you just said Wemby was $1,500, then licensed. He only went up $200.
But the fact that it's more, $1,500 is an unbelievable price for a rookie anyways. The fact that his license stuff is more.
Well, it's not only unbelievable, it's also unbelievable.
I would thought it would go up more than that.
There's so many.
I thought it was going to be way less, though.
Okay, why, though?
Because it's not a rookie. I thought people would value the rookie more than the logo. It's not the case with basketball. Okay. And by the way, it was across the board. Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson, every single guy was the same thing.
To me, it feels like it's not even like I don't even care about the logo or anything. That is the part of it. But to me, it's like more of a mental image of like, that is not a complete card. My complete card is the one that has licensing. It has everything non-airbrushed or fixed or whatever. That is how it's supposed to be.
And then you've seen both. So the only potential basketball looks terrible with no logos.
Well, compared to some of the
some of the football, it's like, I can't even tell.
Yeah, exactly.
So I also am like, well, guys just look at those rookies more desirable because they just look better, or is it the same thought? So
yeah,
like I said, I'm kind of just working through this in my head and talking out loud about it.
No, it's really interesting. Okay. By the way, do we want to go ahead and do the mailbag? Was there something else?
We got Arena Club.
Arena Club. We've got a few things going on with Arena Club. By the way, Arena Club, Those Disney packs that we talked about last time, insane. They're sold out. They're gone, at least as of right now. I've got to assume they're just going to continue to load those up. But I went back, tried to find some more. I can't find any. So no more Arena Club slab packs at this moment. I will say this, though. I got my showroom. I've kept a couple cards that I've pulled. And out of the blue, I just got a $70 offer on one of the cards that I'm pretty sure when I got it, the offer was maybe $30 or $40. So it's kind of cool to see people just sending me offers for more than what I initially got it for.
This was a flying lizard, or what was the card?
This was a Disney card. It was a 2023 Topps Disney 100, which here's the thing. For all of you, I know this is not as much of a non-sport pod these days, but that being said.
It never was. Not these days. Never was.
Quiet yourself. The non-sport side of
Good
things,
for you, Jesse.
the Disney 100 is that's the golden standard
it's the prism
for modern day non-sport collecting. That is going to be the biggest in my opinion.
But non-sport doesn't include Pokemon, right?
It does not. That would
that's
be
TCG.
Yes.
What is other non-sport?
So
then?
other non-sport would be
Marvel,
the Grateful Dead product we talked
Star
about.
Wars?
The Star Wars, Star Trek. They've got a product.
Take it easy, Jordy.
You got 007, James Bond.
Anybody
as well.
ever think that guy could see just fine? And there's times when there's times when he's flying the freaking thing out in the air, and no one says a word about it. And then he looks, he's like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Well, which one was it? There was a Star Trek movie where he got taken onto a Klingon ship, and they did something with the visor, and then you were looking through his visor, and I'm like. Oh, it seems like you can see just fine with this thing.
That was one of the biggest scams of all time. He just happened to walk into the women's locker room on the ship. I can't see anything. Yeah, okay, Jordy, take a walk, pervert.
That's a pretty good move.
I have actually. So we were having a discussion off air. I actually, because you said that, I went to my showroom. I only have 3 cards. Justin Fields, Prism Variation PSA 10. I bought this the first week of the season when he kind of looked okay. And at the time, it was worth $40. I think it's now worth about 12 cents.
Oh,
however,
who's he even with anymore?
The Jets still, but I don't think he's there.
Yeah.
The other one though, Wemby, which again I got before the season started, 2023 Hoops. Sheesh. What's that one? And that one actually has gone way up. I think at one point that was about $40. As of December 31st, it's $70.
Oh, nice.
And the other one I forgot, because I was holding Wemby anyways, my other off-season buy.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, PSA 10 Hoops rookie.
Oh.
Again, not crazy expensive, but at the time it was $25-$30, and I think it's up to $50-$60 now. I'm actually going to...
He's not even playing.
Yeah, but I think people are getting hyped because the team is that good without him. So I'm actually going to request those two just get sent to me. I actually want those because I think Tatum's going to come back, and I really think the Celtics might come out of the East. They're
the Knicks just lost. They won last night. They lost 5 in a row before that.
Plus, they don't scare me in the playoffs. The Knicks, the Pistons.
Detroit's the number 1. Detroit beat them by 1 point the other night.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to rip a pack, by the way. I got $200 now.
By the way, while I'm saying this, I said that the Disney packs were sold out. Only the lowest cost one is sold out. There are the $50, $100, and $250 packs.
All right, I'm going to let you two pick. We have I got $200 in the wallet. I'm going to spend $100. We got baseball, basketball, football, Pokemon, soccer, and magical. I'm going to go out and tell you the last 3 are off limits. Actually, you get to pick. Baseball, basketball, or football, old man.
Football.
I'm going to do a screen record so Rebecca doesn't get angry.
I should have let you pick.
What'd you say, football?
I would have said magical is off the table.
All right, we're going football. $100.
Conditional. Everything's conditional.
There's always a catch.
Available slabs. Buy now. Here we go. Dude, this is good.
Why'd you even include
Here's the thing. While you're doing that...
It's shaking.
This was the football you said, and that's the $50 pack? I just want to see.
Here you go. Slide it to open.
Oh, Papa Gio's going to do it.
He didn't even do it right. Hit the pack. You got to hit the thing that says slide.
No, I can't
hit the thing that says slide.
I can't see.
Here's the reveal.
That's the $100 pack.
Take it easy.
Ooh, you can hit some
I want a
autos.
Drake May.
There's Josh Allen autos, Tom Brady, Bowman Chrome.
Oh, it's a crap grade, though. Darn it.
What is it?
It's a purple mosaic debut PSA 9 Caleb Williams. I thought it was Drake
Caleb
May.
Williams though.
Estimated value is $100. I got my money back. I'll save that. That's another one though. I'm just holding it. I like Caleb for next year.
How many are in the pack?
Just one. You get one digital card.
Yeah.
You get the actual card.
But
so.
it shows you
there you
go to the site. It'll show you what you could hit, the big ones, and then it'll show you a bunch of other cards that are in there.
And you get the instant offer. So it says $100. It offered me $90. I'd rather just keep it.
I will say this too. So off air after the show, I was a little concerned that there was a malfunction because I bought a pack, like a $25 pack, and I had bought some $50 packs. The $50 pack, I had pulled a card that was showing as being available in the $25 packs. I'm like, whoa, why am I getting $25 packs in my $50 ones? Turns out it is all part of the algorithm because you can get cards as low as 25. But what I really found was the explanation made total sense. What I cared the most about was how fast and how easy they responded. And they even were like, you know what? It is normal. It's how it's supposed to go. But for the trouble, here's a discount code for like a free pack or something.
Hey, now.
So I was just like, excellent customer service. That is just a personal opinion. I don't care if they're sponsoring or not. So there you go.
There you have it. All right.
Is
that it, Rebecca? Do we have anything else? Are we good? No other reads? Nothing else? Okay. Silences.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Let's see. There's only a few in Mailbag, so it should be pretty quickly.
And I
I'm
realized...
getting thirsty.
Oh, boy.
Moby's is calling.
I got to go home and work on generators, so...
What do you have to do to get them
So I
ready?
make sure everything's running. I try to start them every month or two just to get them running, but I got mine
Is
to
that
do.
like a recommendation? Start them every
just
once
keep
in a
them
while?
fresh. I got mine to do. I got to check on the. I got one for all the
You.
rentals.
Jesus.
You know electrical stuff, right?
No.
What?
Well, you know some, don't
Yeah, I'm
you?
not a dummy.
I thought
no
you-
offense
No.
to the present company.
Leave him alone.
No.
Your dad knows
No.
plenty.
No.
Dang. Okay. Well, I was going to say
Wait a minute.
about,
Does
like,
it, hang on. Does it pay?
well, yeah. I mean, I'd pay him to do
Let's
it.
hear him out at
The
least.
answer is no.
What do you want done?
I want to hook the generator into my main electrical system for the house.
Yeah.
That's
You want to hook it to your box.
You
So
also
need an electrician for that.
You also need
Okay.
a licensed electrician because
Yeah.
that's something goes wrong there.
They burn
your
the house
is
down.
Yeah, I'm not even
And that's a
joking.
bad thing, right? You don't want to burn your house down?
Well, because you're not getting insurance. If you're getting insurance money, I'd say have at
we
it.
had my buddy Paul. He used to do that. He'd bring a generator.
Paul
to my house.
Mulrooney.
he was
And
the
he
one
would go to
lighting
my
the
box.
houses?
He would go to my box and whatever he did,
Yeah.
that thing would just run.
Yeah, just like mine.
And would turn on certain. He would click certain circuit.
You want a
breakers.
whole
Yes,
house
yes,
generator.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But you have to have a guy do that.
I'm going to have you do it the way I did it. It will save you thousands of dollars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a lot of people like wire it right in. It's just a preset thing. They pour a pad.
Yeah.
Dude, just get a huge generator like I did on wheels.
Yeah.
When you need it, you wheel it out, you plug it in, you flip a couple switch. Hannah
what
can
I
do
want.
this. Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought.
Including the
that's kinda what
generator, it'll cost you like $5,000.
Oh, dang.
it's
Dude,
15
it's-
for the other one.
Yeah, it's like 15. That's what our quote
But
was.
it
15,000.
also adds the value to the house. I mean,
Well, and that's the thing. Cause
that's when you pour the pad, the generator. It goes on automatic. Everything goes on in the house.
I've got like that $1,000 or 1,000-gallon propane tank buried in the backyard.
Yeah, that's
and
what they
I just
use.
hook it directly to that.
That's what they do. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to get my guy. Zach's guy. Oh, shoot. Now you got to deal with Zach again. Yeah, because Zach's guy did. He was very good. He did Tim's as well.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Okay.
And we bought that generator. Dude, that generator runs my whole house, including, by the way, we tried to trip it. I was like, I want to see if we can. But your place is like mine, a lot of gas.
Yeah.
We had the pool heater on, everything last year. One time when it went off.
It worked.
Ran the whole house.
So it's
no
it's
problem.
working just like the big generator. Like
That's what I'm talking about. My big
like
generator.
a
It's the
generator.
exact same, and it costs like $1,500.
Man.
And then to
We
install
need
it,
a generator sponsor on this show.
I mean, I have 6 generators. I should have somebody sponsor. We're getting killed here.
Let's see. BJ Kroger. Why does 2025 Stadium Club Hobby have one less auto per box versus previous years?
They've been cutting autos on a lot of stuff. I don't know. No good reason. I also haven't seen pricing. Like I said, we just got solicited for Stadium Club this morning, which I'm glad we're getting it. We're also starting to get into weird territory. 2025 Stadium Club is going to come out after 2026 Series 1. February is going to be a huge dump of product. We got to finish 25, and we got to start getting 26 stuff out. But I have no good answer to his question. I don't know.
Bo Spencer Thompson says.
Oh, Bo's a
it's
great
been-
dude. Bo's the guy who got me on eBay Live. You know Bo.
Oh.
Didn't we talk to him together? He runs the show in Madison. Happy John knows him.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And he
realize
was from
the
that
same Bo.
article
Yeah.
where he found a $10,000 car, that whole thing. Bo's a great dude.
Actually, Bo says something about there was one auto per box since 2022 or 2023. I looked it up. 2023 had 2 autos, and I thought 22 also had 2 autos. So I don't know if that's accurate or not, but Bo sounds probably pretty
He used
smart, so maybe it's right.
He used to always have 2. I think you're correct there. The only thing bad about Bo, he spells his name B-E-A-U. I don't mind that as a last name, but that's your first name. It should just be B-O. Bo Jackson.
Who's that famous Bo? He's like his brother's more famous.
Draft day. Bo Callahan.
Bo Callahan, sure. He was a B-O. Famous Bo?
Bo actor. Yeah, I mean
Bo-
Bo Bridges.
Bo
Jeff
Bridges.
Bridges is his brother. Bo Bridges. You know.
Bridges.
Yeah, he's B-E-A.
Pull him up
right?
here. I don't know Bo Bridges. That's his
You do.
brother.
He's
That's
B.
him.
Yeah, he's B.
That's Jeff's brother?
See this
Yeah.
spellings? Dum. Same
This
thing.
Bo.
That's the point.
Bo
He's
Bridges.
bringing up famous Bo's, you moron. I know the spelling. That's why we're looking at him.
No, I was
Are you guys
falling
talking about-
asleep there
are you
for a
talking
minute.
about
Yeah,
Bo Bridges?
Dad's drying out over here. Let's keep
We're
this
almost
thing
done.
moving.
We're almost done. All right, last couple questions.
I'm not at Moby's in 10 minutes. I'm out.
I gotta face the
Justin,
traffic.
here's a football question for you. Justin Aldred wants to know, do you think Malik Willis is a good offseason buy? What do you think, Gio?
Is he a free agent?
He got picked up, I thought.
Well, he's been with the Packers. I don't know if he's a free agent or still there.
They're talking about somebody getting him. Who's going?
Yeah, he's got to leave Green Bay, but he's looked good in his style.
It's not coming to
The
me.
Jets. He's not going to remember.
He's not going to remember this time.
He is look good, though.
So he is with Green Bay Packers. Current situation, after joining the Packers in 24 and serving as a backup, he completed his rookie contract in 25, free agency for 2026.
Somebody will sign him. He's played good enough in Green Bay.
Future prospects, he is considered one of the top free agent quarterbacks with teams like the Miami Dolphins, Steelers, Browns.
Pittsburgh's the one I was thinking of. Yep.
Those are the ones that have been
It'd be
frequently
interesting in
mentioned as landing
If they
spots.
say if they sign McCarthy, they say might bring Rodgers back. I'm like, what is?
How is
To
it like,
Green Bay? No, who signs McCarthy?
If Pittsburgh signs McCarthy,
oh,
they
just
might bring-
keep him there.
what does that say about the Titans when this is like considered a top free agent quarterback and Titans could do nothing with him?
He stunk when he was here, though. Like, he couldn't even read a
Do you
playbook.
think it? But do you think it
He
was
was a
his
backup.
fault?
And the coaching was garbage. Yeah. I mean, the Titans organization
He backed
stinks.
up Tannehill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he ended up.
And he
going
backed up
in.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
But he's played good in Green Bay. That's the difference.
Let's see. Sean Saito, why don't sports card vendors at shows promote themselves more via socials? It seems so commonplace for TCG, and guess what? Those vendors end up featured on the show promoters' socials, and also people can see if their favorite regular vendors are going to be there.
I've
Is it
told you the
because-
marketing for TCG is so much better at shows.
Well, and
leading up to and at the show.
he ends it with this. Is it because sports vendors are still primarily old heads? And
I mean, yes and no. The other thing is I just feel like we think it's a built-in market. Whether I market that I'm at the Nashville show or not, I'm going to be busy.
yeah, but I
But-
do
but
think there's a
I
lot
agree.
to be said because he's
question.
pointing out the fact that, yeah.
Well, like,
a lot
and
of good
we're
branding.
leaning into this. Like, we're going to have Jeff on the show in the
Yeah.
next couple of weeks, talk about the show.
Yeah.
Like, what's coming up? We're going to set up there. Like, it's a whole thing. So I think more people should. I think you just get in the routine of not doing it.
Yeah.
And that is definitely true. TCG guys are way more forward-thinking.
It's funny because, like, at the time where the Nashville card show is happening, I'll be at the London card show and then the Dublin one. And that's kind of my thought.
Oh, there's one. I thought that was just one. There's two shows?
I'm going to both. So it bookends. So the trip is 2 weeks long. The very first, we land there Friday. On the next day, Saturday, is the London card show.
You're going to Europe for 2 weeks?
Yeah. So
And
then
right
we
after the
spend-
Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's got to be a crazy time.
What are you dropping on that trip? You say
I
it
haven't
now.
done the math. I'm choosing.
Well,
not
when
to
you
do
have
the
it, you
math.
don't care.
Yeah, it's like whatever. It's
No, I don't care. I'm just we
never-ending
don't have
money.
to talk about it. So
No, I mean, I don't
is
know
it like
the exact
10
money.
grand?
Just the
20 grand?
hotel rooms.
You got
I
to
don't-
eat?
I'm trying to
An
get it
adult-sized
as,
kid to feed?
as professionally, but also as cheaply as possible. So
Okay.
I'm not trying to skimp, but I'm also not trying to break the bank. So
You're
I
going to
would
write it
say-
off, right?
Yeah, I mean, most of this, especially since I'm going to.
Right off. Right
The,
off.
yeah, you just write it off.
They don't know what it is.
Goes
Yeah, but they do.
What are
Jerry.
you
And the other
writing
one's
it-
writing it off.
Right off of what?
Yeah, so we go to London, and then we spend a week in England, and then we fly over to Ireland, and then we spend a week in Ireland, and then the day before we leave to come back home is the Dublin card show. So going to both of them. So I'm
Man.
actually my idea is get content. I'll do content for both SCN and Hobby Nonsense, but
Really?
get some
Okay.
content for both and try. My goal is to compare and contrast as much as I can.
Nashville to those two.
Well, U.S. shows versus, but
Sure.
Nashville, and then, because, I mean, you're going to go to the Nashville show. I think it would be a fun conversation. You go to
In the middle of the floor, by the way. No bathroom set up this time.
When,
Hello.
when are you going to that?
I'll tell you because you're coming. So
The-
20th?
Well, I didn't go to the last one.
So
Yeah, that's true.
what's funny is that one is
But you need to
directly
take
in the middle of the two ones I'm going to.
It's like the 20th
20th is
20
a
and
Thursday
Oh, so
or Friday.
21st, 22nd, something like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
No, we have a couple tables.
of February?
And I'm bringing Alex because we're going to have him do all the content because, I'm
Oh,
useless.
Alex is great content. Yeah.
He's good at YouTube.
Oh, he
Yeah,
knows what he's
he's,
done.
as
Nashville
opposed
show,
to me.
That
he
Nashville show is good.
Yeah, it's fake.
Awesome
Yeah, it's
show.
fantastic.
Yep. That's also Rip Night, by the way, the 21st.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Saturday. Shep's going to do one here, so we're just going to partner up with him.
Oh, that's
I'm not
cool.
going to. I don't have time to try to do
Well,
something.
that's the thing. They're doing a rip night at the
Oh, yeah.
UK shop, but it stinks because we fly out the day before. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go into the Third Down shop while I'm up there. It's north of like 3.5 hours from London, but it's close to Liverpool. Sam wants to go there. She loves Beatles stuff. So
Is
we're
that
gonna go
Nashville
over
show?
there.
Is that where you can? Do you know the guy and you were going to rent a building to do?
Yeah, Jeff. His name is
Okay.
Jeff. He's going to come on the pod and talk about it. Him or his son.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
sure
Jeff
who.
you were talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The son's the one who runs the socials, right?
Yeah. So I said, Jeff, when you feel more comfortable coming on, just come on, talk for a few minutes.
Nice. All right. Let's see a
Sorry.
couple other
We're running
ones.
long here. I like this.
Last one's Eric Salkowski. going to start bulk loading singles to eBay.
Hey, now.
What is the best scanning software to use? So I have an answer for this because unless you've got something.
I do not have an answer. What is your answer?
I asked, so BJ.
I take pictures with my phone.
So you might be able to benefit from this information. I asked BJ because he's been specifically, he's been looking into printers, Haystack, they've got a tool. But he was saying how he's been using the eBay built-in software that's fairly new, apparently.
I actually do use that.
So,
and it identifies the whole thing pretty accurately.
There's two different ways you can do it. You can either do it where you're just buying you don't have to pay for anything. This is all a free service. But you can either do it where you're taking individual pictures, or
CSV.
If you have pictures, you can just have a folder and upload
CSV
that folder,
folder,
and it just takes it all from there.
Is that right?
A CSV is an Excel file.
Oh, that's how Alex does. I don't know how to do that. He used that term, though, and I was like, I'm taking that.
But yes, you can use CSVs. I did try that once, and it did work as well. So
mine, I take a picture, and then I say eBay auction 1, eBay auction 2.
That's
not true. I loaded up 55 individual singles. I'm trying.
But anyways, yeah, it's built into the software. So if you want to give that a try, apparently it's working pretty well for some. Garrett Blaine, do you sell or hold RC Ohtani cards right now?
You could just hold them forever if you want.
I don't know.
At this point, I don't think it matters. He is so stupid expensive, and he has such an unbelievable world following. It doesn't make any difference.
Because I guess
you can go no wrong.
The option is you sell it now, and your goal is buy it back in the future? I mean, that's...
what if he wins 6 MVPs over the next... You know what I mean?
Which, for a guy like that, it's actually possible. All right, last question. Steve Foley, F1 is one of the fastest growing sports internationally and in the U.S. with 2 tracks built in recent years. Topps F1 is loaded with rookies, and there seems to be no news around it. There are only 22 drivers this year, and a fourth of the drivers are rookies in this release. Here's the thing, Steve. When you find things like that, sometimes it's like, oh, I found something. I must be wrong because no one's talking about it. This can't be that great.
Dug in a little bit better.
Honestly, you may have hit something that no one else is really talking about. I would say, in my experience, there are times where, oh, why is this product so cheap right now? It doesn't make sense. And then I buy it, and it's like, oh, yeah, it shouldn't have been that cheap.
My thought with 2025 football.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it may come out and people are like, and my thinking is I think for XYZ it's going to be expensive.
Exactly. So that's the thing. It's the same thing with wrestling to some extent as well. It's gotten more popular, but you'll find that there's going to be big markets that people are underserved in, and products like that will do very well.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, there you go. I think that's it.
Yeah.
It's Moby Dicky time.
Yeah, Gio's going. So last little plug, PSA has a huge spotlight auction ending the week of the Super Bowl, that whole weekend. So we're going to start talking about that on Monday with Justin. He's going to come on, highlight. It's like cards from Brady, Eli, and Tom Brady's.
Actual cards.
Eli, and Payton from their collection that they've signed and scribed, especially the one where Eli drew with Sharpie on the card.
You need to talk about that card because that's going
to be a big thing on Monday, yeah, for sure. So we'll start talking about that then. We're also going to live curate. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I think if you're doing the auction as it's going.
So we're going to be talking about the stuff as it ends, and then just doing a bunch of giveaways and pack sales of their cards, and hopefully have them autograph it. So
there you go.
We'll talk about that Monday though, and then
so long as do we do? Yeah, honestly, we will. I don't imagine we're getting out of our houses on Monday.
I have the Bronco, so I will be driving around.
Is that a 4-wheel drive?
Oh, it's a.
Well, you got to check on your stuff.
Killer 4-wheel drive. Plus, I got to go shovel the rentals and stuff.
Oh, you do that?
Not usually, but yeah, I don't have anybody set up to do that because it never happens. But this time I went and bought salt, and I got my little blowtorch heater, the big propane one. Oh, I'm taking care of my people. No slumlord here, pal.
That's nice. My dad's one of your people, so I appreciate that.
Your dad's not that grateful. He can do it himself. Grateful Dead. I'm just kidding. Mark, I'll be there. Love you, bye.
You can come over to my house. That way I can get out of the house on Monday. Or else
have fun on your drive. You'll be dead. All right, we're done. We'll be back on Monday with Justin Wick.
There's a real part of me that wants to just keep dragging it out.
I know.
I'm dying.
Then there's a real part.
I'm dying. Come on.
We started with death. We end with death. Goodbye.